Good evening. I see we've got audience members coming in. Thank you all for joining us. We will be starting our pre-show shortly, but I just wanted to point out, if you have not yet sent in submissions for our improv section tonight, you still have about 5 or 6 more minutes before the cutoff. You can send suggestions of locations, professions, quirks, and situations to the Granite Theatre at gmail.com. That's theater with an R-E, the Granite Theatre at gmail.com. Thank you, everyone who has submitted. We've got quite a few. So we're going to start the pre-show very soon. Thank you.
Nellie Green met Harry Lee at a masquerade the other night. He liked she and she liked he, just a case of love at single sight. He took Nellie home that eve, also took the number of her phone. Just before he took his leave, Nellie whispered in the cutest tone, "Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. He looked wise, then looked for rain. Sure enough, it rained that Saturday. Give me 3, 4, 5, 6 Main. Nellie dear, prepare, I'm on my way. When he rang the front doorbell, no one there responded to his call. Soon he heard his pretty Nell singing to somebody in the hall. Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. Nellie Green met Harry Lee at a masquerade the other night. He liked she and she liked he, just a case of love at single sight. He took Nellie home that eve, also took the number of her phone. Just before he took his leave, Nellie whispered in the cutest tone, "Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. He looked wise, then looked for rain. Sure enough, it rained that Saturday. Give me 3, 4, 5, 6 Main. Nellie dear, prepare, I'm on my way. When he rang the front doorbell, no one there responded to his call. Soon he heard his pretty Nell singing to somebody in the hall. Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. Nellie Green met Harry Lee at a masquerade the other night. He liked she and she liked he, just a case of love at single sight. He took Nellie home that eve, also took the number of her phone. Just before he took his leave, Nellie whispered in the cutest tone, "Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. He looked wise, then looked for rain. Sure enough, it rained that Saturday. Give me 3, 4, 5, 6 Main. Nellie dear, prepare, I'm on my way. When he rang the front doorbell, no one there responded to his call. Soon he heard his pretty Nell singing to somebody in the hall. Call me up some rainy afternoon, I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. Call me up some rainy afternoon, I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Granite Theatre's presentation of My Funny Virtual Valentine, a Mystic Misfits comedy improv show. Unlike any previous virtual performances, we have pushed the envelope of this technology to provide video of scripted scenes as well as live improv. The situations and language may be adult in nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey,
Anything new?
since last week? Nah,
Nope.
nope, not a thing.
Hey, it's Ben.
Ben the man.
What's up, Ben?
What's the good word?
Yeah. What's up with you?
Well,
What?
Did you do something?
No, you actually did something?
yes, I did. I finally finished up that industrial strength vat of hand sanitizer I bought when COVID first hit. Yeah, see, I ran out of beer, but I remembered the hand sanitizer is loaded with alcohol. So I drank it.
What? Whoa.
Dude, really?
No, I'm kidding.
Whew, oh, that was exciting. For almost 3 seconds.
Oh, guys, this solitary confinement is driving me nuts. Between the pandemic and politics, I need a reason to keep on living. What good is it to keep yourself alive if you've got nothing to live for? I've been thinking about online dating.
You mean like
With actual people?
you ain't serious?
Yeah, but you know, virtually. It seems pretty safe, right?
I don't know.
I found this site. I was thinking of giving it a try. I'll send you guys the link.
Whoa, wait. We're actually doing this?
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, come on. Wouldn't you like to find someone to spend a nice romantic Valentine's Day with? Well, maybe not literally with, but you know what I mean.
Huh.
Welcome to Speed Dating 2.0, the safe way to connect in a pandemic. Everyone you are about to meet has been selected based on your individual profile responses and are within your specified geographic range. You will have less than a minute for round one, so go make some connections.
Hi, I'm Jen. This is my first time doing this. It feels kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
So I work as a customer service rep for a logistics company. It's so crazy the last few months. I'm working from home and now they want to do video calls with customers. So now I have to actually be dressed for work at home. Fun stuff. So what do you do?
Well, it's more like what I used to do.
Hello, handsome.
Hello.
Are you new in town? I mean, I know everyone in town, and I don't remember seeing you before.
Yes, I am, but I don't.
Now, I've been in town for years. I chair several civic committees, and I run several Facebook groups. Perhaps you've seen them.
I'm not sure. You see, I don't.
Hello.
Well, hello there.
So, what brings you here?
You mean, what's a nice girl like me doing in a place like this?
Yeah.
Looking for you. They don't give us much time, so call me. I'm not wearing any panties.
Oh, hi, I'm Ben.
Hi, Ben. My name is Betsy.
This is a very unusual process, huh?
Oh, Ben, this must be your first time on one of these sites.
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
Oh, you're just adorable. I can show you the ropes, Ben. Let me show you.
Hello, handsome.
Hi.
Oh, don't be shy now. I have that effect on people sometimes.
Oh.
So, what do you do?
Hi, I'm Ben.
Hi there, Dawn.
Hello, Dawn. This is a crazy event, huh?
Yes, and it goes pretty quickly, so
What's that?
my number. Call me.
Oh, okay.
I promise I won't bite. Hard.
Hi, I'm Jen.
Hi, Phil.
This speed dating is a bit bizarre.
I don't know. You get to meet some, interesting people.
True, but I'm not sure if I would subscribe to your choice of adjective.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure interesting is the word I would use.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah. I don't get it.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Betsy. And you are?
Oh, I'm Don. Sorry, this is all new to me.
Oh, another newbie. Tell me, Don, are you intimidated by an experienced woman?
Oh, no.
So talk to me, Don. Tell me your hopes, your dreams, your fantasies.
Well,
Talk to me, Don. Do you like what you see?
yeah.
Because seeing is believing.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Nothing against you, but I think this might have been a huge mistake. I'm not sure this speed dating thing is really for me.
I am feeling the same way. I can't see how anyone I've talked to comes close to matching my profile.
Maybe they didn't get enough people, so they just threw everyone together.
Hi, I'm Jen.
Ben.
Well, I guess our names kind of go together, Jen and Ben.
Now only if we do.
Well, let's find out.
And now it's time for some improv. The suggestions sent in have been compiled, and I am the only one who has seen them. Now, each time improv is being performed tonight is live, with no foreknowledge of the suggested locations, quirks, professions, or situations. What you are about to see is as much a surprise to you as it is to our cast of Misfits. Speaking of the Misfits, let's bring them in. Presenting the Mystic Misfits, Ashley Elizabeth Murray,
Hiya.
Amanda Romney,
Hello.
Anna Maria Trusky, Tina Falavene,
Hi.
James Patry,
Hello.
Nate Romney, oh James,
Hi there.
and Mark Vacassian.
Hey, Heidi ho!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mystic Misfits. So, yay! Now, our first game will be with Tina, James, Nate, and Mark. So if Amanda, Ashley, and Anna will magically disappear for the moment. And now, it's time to play everyone's favorite generic dating game show, Make a Match. Oh, they've got such rhythm. So, ladies and gentlemen, meet Tina. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Warren.
So, you're going to pick between our 3 eligible contestants this evening.
Yes, I am.
So, why don't we introduce our contestants? Audience, say hello to contestant number 1.
Hello.
Contestant number 2.
Hey,
And contestant number 3.
Greetings.
So, audience, so you will know at home who these 3 contestants are. If you head to our chat, I'm sending you exactly who they are so you'll know to play along with us. And also, Tina, no peeking in the chat. Good girl. So, Tina, you have 3 rounds of questions to find out which of our contestants is going to be your fella. Take it away.
Contestant number 1. What is your idea of a romantic evening?
Well, I really like to go to. Could I get a sentence out first? Could you just give me a second? 1 second. No, it's my turn. I'd really like to take you to a nice, quiet rest. I do too. Just a quiet restaurant where we could have a nice dinner together, maybe Italian. Yes, she might like Italian. Could I? And then so we could get to know each other, someplace very nice and quiet like that. So we could be alone.
Okay, thank you, contestant number 1. Say hi to your mom. Contestant number 2, same question. What's your idea of a romantic evening?
well, I think any place that's nice and quiet is a good place to go. Some place that won't get me worked up, because my therapist says the more I get worked up, the more my condition starts to come out. You know what I'm saying? So we would go out to a bar, or maybe we would have a couple of drinks to loosen ourselves up, and unless of course you don't like drinks, in which cat on my head. In case something like that would be fine.
Fine. Yes, fine. Contestant number 3. Tell
Yeah.
me what your idea of a romantic evening is.
Well, that depends on your preferences. There are several options that we could choose. Perhaps a cruise in my submarine, a visit to my underground lair. It's really up to you.
Oh, it's interesting. Okay, that's that. Contestant number 1. What are you looking for in a woman?
Oh, somebody I can talk to and someone who can trade ideas. Not you. No, no, no. That's not what I, anyway, so I'm sorry. It's just somebody I could share things with and express myself and be able to learn. Yes, it is. Okay, it's down the hall.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But it's just someone to talk to, I think, is the best. Yes,
Thank you. Contestant number 2, what are you looking for in a woman?
Well, I'm looking for a lady who's understanding, who will know who I am for who I am, and won't take me at face value, because I've had a couple of relationships before in the past where ladies have been a little less than forthcoming about the superficiality of my condition, So occasionally these things kind of. There's nothing on my head, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, people tend to have no whiskers or anything. Tails.
No, zero.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's because sometimes it just gets a little crazy when you're talking to people. Chemical.
Thank you. Contestant number 3, what are you looking for in a woman?
Someone who likes the finer things, someone who wouldn't mind being doted upon, someone who's looking to be part of perhaps some big global plan. Do you like global plans?
I think I might. I think that sounds interesting.
Well, don't worry, Mama. I won't let it get weird.
Thank you. Oh. Contestant number 1. Do you spend any time on the internet? And if so, what are your favorite sites?
Contestant,
yes, I turned it on. No, don't touch that one either. Sorry about that. Yes, I do spend time on the internet. I like to research things. I like not with a melon. No. And I like to look up news articles and I like to see what's trending. I try to get, will you all just please? You promised. You promised you were going to give me 10 minutes. Stop it. And I just like to keep abreast of things, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that's the best way to put it. Just keep, yes, it is.
Contestant number 2, do you spend any time on the internet? And if so, what's your favorite site?
I used to spend a lot of time on the internet. I used to go down to this little cafe. It was a cat cafe, where they used to have all kinds of little things. That's where the incident happened. So, I haven't been there in a long time. But I used to love, watching the cat videos on the thing. Okay, watching the cat videos because they're my favorites. At least they used to be until the electrical socket and the fuzzy one.
Yeah.
Cat on my head. Sorry.
Contestant number 3, do you spend any
Yes.
time on the internet? And if so, what's your favorite site?
I do spend some time on the internet, but perhaps I should say the internet spends time on me. I do find myself going to certain sites for different things, sometimes looking for, I don't know, mutated sea bass, sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. That's hard to come by.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, certainly.
oh, Tina, those were your 3 rounds of questions. How are you feeling right now?
Do you have anybody else?
Sorry, Tina, this is the best we can do. So it's time to make your choice.
Okay, well, contestant number 2, you seem very nice, and I'm sorry about your incident, where I assume you were maybe electrocuted or hit on the head with something really heavy that maybe caused you some paranoia and a side of Tourette's, perhaps? Is that what happened?
Cat on my head.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
like to discuss it in public, you know.
I understand. I wish you well. Contestant number 1, you seem very nice, but I'm getting the sense that maybe you live with your mom, or
No,
you have
no, there's nobody here. There's nobody here.
you
No,
just
no,
have
really.
voices
isn't.
in your head. Are there voices in your head, honey?
Well, yeah, no, well, not in my head. Well,
There's voices.
really,
Here,
I can make them go away.
I'm sure you could, and you know what? Work on that, okay? So, I guess that leaves me and Dr. Evil.
Excellent. How do you feel
Oh.
about midgets?
Tina, let's not go there. So, congratulations, you lucky kids. You get an evil subscription to Zoom, not that Zoom is evil. So your calls won't time out after 40 minutes, which is pretty evil. So before we resume our show, let's give a big make a match kiss to our home audience. Oh, that was disturbing, actually. Thank you, everyone who suggested those contestants for Tina. So let's get back to the dating scene and see if any of these couples decide to meet up.
Hello, Jen. Are you there? Hello? Hi. Hello?
Hi, I can hear you now.
I can't see you.
Huh, I can see you. Isn't technology grand? I wonder if the storm we're having is to blame. My lights flickered earlier.
That could explain it.
I'm going to log out and try again.
Hello again. I can't hear you. Jen, try a different device, maybe? I can see you.
Hello. I can hear. Can you hear me now?
Yes, success. I can see and hear you.
Yeah, that was a nightmare. I am so sorry about that. So how are you?
Better now. I was beginning to wonder if we would ever even begin to get this date off the ground.
Ben? Ben?
Hi.
Hello.
Well, now we can talk without anybody timing us or kicking us out.
Yeah.
So, tell me about yourself, Don.
Me? Well, there's not much to say, really.
I doubt that, you shy boy. Well, I can start and break the ice, okay?
Okay.
So I am a freelance odor judge, although right now work is kind of hard to come by.
Odor judge?
Yes, I test the effectiveness of various products by sniffing a volunteer's feet, breath, armpits, etc. Although because of the pandemic, work is pretty difficult to come by.
I can imagine it would be.
Yeah, I miss it though. You really do gain a connection with the volunteers. I mean, how can you not? When testing a body spray, you have to get all up in that body.
I guess.
Do you think you use any of the products I might have judged, Don? Come on now. You might use one or two, right?
I don't think so.
No? Well, I might be able to help you out there. Let me show you something.
Well, it's time to bring the Misfits back for some more improv. Now, this involves all of our Misfits, and it's a game called World's Worst Pickup Lines. Now, this game, where they give the world's worst pickup lines, they offer a profession, a variety of professions for the worst pickup line. It's pretty easy. All right, so to begin with, you all are instructors at Clown College.
I can toot your horn.
I bet you can fill these shoes.
Is that a banana peel in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
You know what they say about the size of a person's shoes?
My nose isn't the only thing that's big, red, and squeaks.
Can I honk on your nose?
I may not be one of the acrobats, but I'm still flexible.
You can just call me Clown Car because I can fit an awful lot of you in here.
You'd be amazed what we can fit in the back seat.
Do I taste as funny as you look?
When I'm through with you, you won't need to paint a smile on that face.
Well, okay, all right, Misfits, I get the point. We'll get to the next profession. Well, according to one of our audience members, this is a profession. You are beach bums.
Hang 10 on me, man.
Can I wax your board?
How about I comb your beach?
I won't kick sand in your face.
I'm very good at finding treasures in holes. Can I look for some?
Surf's up, so am I.
Don't worry. I won't be shellfish.
I got a pocket full of sand dollars, and you look like you could use some.
Want to look for tan lines?
Oh, don't be a hermit crab. Come on over here.
My, you have a very large conch.
I'd like to get you out of your shell, bruh.
You want to come check out my sandcastle?
Don't be so crabby, little periwinkle. I'll get you out of your tide pool.
You weren't kidding when you said hang 10.
You know, it's a shame this isn't a nude beach.
Want to come over and smoke some seaweed?
Yes, I think that's gone as far as it can. We'll do one more round of world's worst pickup lines. Lord help me. Audience, I blame you for this. These are your suggestions, and these are terrible pickup lines. So, for your world's worst pickup line finale, here we go. You are pet therapists.
They may call me a shrink, but I'm certainly not shy.
Let me smooth that fur out for you.
By the look of your feathers, you might be henpecked.
Are you as wound up as this poodle? Because I can do something about that.
Doggy style tends to relax us all.
You're a wiener dog, I see.
I sure hope your bite is worse than your bark.
Daddy issues, mommy issues, really doesn't matter to me. You can call me anything.
No, don't got it.
Come on, bark like a dog for me. Bark like a dog for me.
So you're saying your fish has a drinking problem, eh? Do you as well?
Yes, I think that's a marvelous idea, Tina. I think this has inevitably hit its conclusion. Oh, thank you. Now it's time to check in with our daters and see how they're doing. Technology is wonderful.
So, I haven't received the results from my COVID test yet.
Me either. Only been a couple of days though. Maybe we should schedule a second test now instead of waiting.
I like that idea. We want the second test results anyway before we meet live. This might help speed up the process.
Okay, I'll do that first thing tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. Well, what do you want to do for our first real live in-person date?
Oh, no pressure, right? Just put it all on me.
Do you want to go out to dinner?
Oh, I would rather not. I'm just not comfortable doing that yet.
Movie?
Same reason. No, sorry. I'm really not trying to make this difficult.
No, I understand. We are in a pandemic. We have to be careful. I'm with you.
What about dinner and a movie?
But you just said you didn't.
Over here. We could get takeout and watch a movie here at my place. Not what I would do right away under normal circumstances, mind you, but things being what they are.
Okay, but what if I'm an axe murderer or a psychotic?
Then, are you an axe murdering psychotic?
Depends on the day.
So it's a date. Once we both test negative twice.
It's a date. What do you want to watch?
I don't know. What do you want to eat?
Well, the way I see it, we have some choices here. What's your favorite takeout? Do you like something simple like pizza or something more formal?
Well, I love pizza, but here's the thing. I am a certified pizza snob. I only like New York style thin crust pizza from this one place in town.
Uh-oh. Depending on the place, this might be pizza wars.
Maybe we should wait on picking a movie for now then.
Well, how about Chinese? There are two things Jews know in this world: suffering and where to find great Chinese.
Well, how are we going to solve this?
How about you pick the meal and I'll pick the movie?
Deal.
Wonder what's keeping him. I do have other dates tonight. But I like this one. I wonder what his house looks like. Oh, well, hello.
Hi.
I was beginning to think I was going to be stood up.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had to work late and traffic and technical difficulties. You know.
So I see. So, can I see your face?
Huh?
You don't need to wear a mask. You can't catch COVID from a computer.
Unless it's a computer virus. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Well, Phil, here we are.
Yes.
No timers, no moderators. Now we can, get to know each other.
I'd like that.
Would you?
Uh-huh.
Phil,
Yes.
say my name.
What?
Say my name.
Sorry. Yes, Dawn?
Oh, it's so much better. We all love to hear our names out loud. Don't you, Phil?
Sure, I guess.
You guess what?
What?
You guess what?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, I guess, yes, Dawn.
Oh, come on now, Phil. Don't you love it when I say Phil? Phil.
Of course, Dawn. I mean, Dawn.
Oh, good Lord. Forget the COVID vaccine. We're all going to need penicillin and a moist towelette. Well, moving on. It's that time again. Our next bit of improv frivolity. We're going to bring all the misfits back for the story game. Oh, hello. Oh, look, there they all are. They look innocent, don't they? It's deceptive. So, I will provide a Oh, don't act like I'm not telling the truth. I will provide a letter and a situation, and each one of them will provide a part of the story, starting with the assigned letter and coming all the way around the alphabet to where we started. I know. You'll get it, I promise. So let's start with Tina, and the situation is a person gets amnesia right before a blind date. And we're going to start with the letter J.
Jumpin' Jehoshaphat, said Bob. He knew he was supposed to be somewhere today, but he couldn't remember where.
Killing time at the local bar, he accidentally drank a little too much and got a bit of a bludgeon to the side of the head from a spare ale bottle flying by, not being able to remember much of anything of what was about to happen or what he was hoping would happen.
Lollygagging around the bar, he started to think, don't I have something I'm supposed to be doing right now? Someplace I'm supposed to be? It nagged at him like it might be important, but he just couldn't remember for the life of him.
Maybe if I just start walking, he said. Maybe if I just walk down the street, maybe something will come to me.
Now, little did Bob know, but his wife was waiting at the altar. Well, soon to be wife. They hadn't yet been married, but today was the day.
Olga, the woman he was supposed to have the blind date with that he also forgot about, sauntered into the bar and saw him. She recognized him because she'd seen his picture.
Perhaps you were a bit late again, Bob. You know, our mutual friend Penelope, who set us up, of course, she mentioned that you can be a bit flighty, but at least here you finally are.
Questioningly, Bob looked at her. He had no idea what he was talking about. All he knew was that his head hurt and he was lost.
Rumpelstiltskin? What? I seem to think of Rumpelstiltskin when I see your face. Well, who are you and what do you mean to me? Bob asked Olga without knowing who she was.
Slipping on the floor and finding himself between Olga's legs and looking up at him, Olga looked down quizzically and started to shake her head. Bob, what have you been doing?
Total blank. Total blank. I have no idea. This is, I don't know how I got here. I don't know who you are. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. It's a total blank.
Underneath Olga, the world looked totally different to Bob. Was it up? Was it down? Was it left? Was it right? He couldn't figure it out. All he knew was that his head hurt and he was now wet.
Vindictive Veronica, as his fiancée he left at the altar was known to many, then walked into the bar and saw Bob lying on the floor looking up Olga's dress.
What do you think you're doing, Bob? I have been waiting for you for the past hour and I find you here with this trollop?
X-rays. Bob was gonna need some X-rays because Olga and the other one beat the crap out of him.
Yes, I recognize you, of course, lady whom I know very well.
Zoinks! I can't believe this. For the life of me, I cannot believe you, Bob. You are just a disgrace, Olga said.
At this moment, if things could.
Technical difficulties, friends. So moving on.
We are live. Anyone else want to take the next spot?
Couldn't get more complicated.
Hey, James, could you repeat everything you just said? Because you froze.
Yay. Okay, at that moment, as if things couldn't get worse, another woman walked in and said, Bob, here you are. How many women have we collected today?
Boy, howdy, Bob really got around town, didn't he? And he couldn't remember a single one of them. What were we going to do now?
Briscoe always helped Bob get out of a tight situation. He motioned to the bartender who went to the back and got a giant vat of it and brought it out to Bob.
You think this will be enough, Bob? It worked for my cousin last time. His little old lady hit him a little too hard over the head.
Everybody joined in to help Bob. I mean, after all, he was just some poor sap. So they all rubbed Crisco all over.
Forgetfulness left Bob's mind as the Crisco ran up and down his body, waxing his brain and his neurons into fully remembering everything that had just occurred and all of the ladies before him, finding himself in a rather precarious situation.
Grateful for the return of his memory, Bob looked around, surmised his situation, and quickly beat a hasty retreat out the rear entrance, trying to put as much distance between him and the ladies as he possibly could.
Hey, I got to stop this from happening. This is just too crazy. The next time I go into a bar to get hit with a bottle, I'm just going to duck.
Imagining the next scenario where Bob was in a bar and a bottle flew at him, he realized that he was not entirely dexterous, and trying to duck ended up smacking his head on the bar again, and we just keep going on and on and on until eternity. The end.
Ladies and gentlemen, we here at the Granite Theatre would just like to remind the audience at home that we do not advocate bar brawls, collecting women, or misuse of Crisco. Thank you.
Please.
So, well, let's check in with the gang and see how the dating thing is going. Thank you, Misfits.
Hey.
Hey.
So,
What?
did you have any luck? Did you meet anybody?
Yup.
I met a couple of women, went out with one. Total nightmare.
Same here.
Really? What happened?
You ever heard the expression, seeing is believing?
Yeah. Why?
Let's just say I wish I hadn't seen anything at all.
Wow. And I thought I had it bad.
Not enough hand washing or sanitizer in the world, my friend.
This sucks.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Hi,
Hi.
how was your day?
Oh, don't ask. There is nothing logical about logistics.
Well, there is one good thing at least. We both tested negative twice.
That's true. Sorry, I don't mean to vent. It's just so frustrating and thankless.
Let's talk about tomorrow night.
Yeah. Oh, I need something to look forward to.
Okay. So, as I recall, I was picking the movie and you were picking the food, yes?
Wait, you were leaving the food to me? We really need to discuss this.
I trust you, but I am willing and open to discuss. So, if I review the minutes from last week.
Oh, you were taking notes. I believe we were talking about pizza. What kind do you like?
Well, I do enjoy a good slice, thin crust, and as for toppings, anything except fish or fungus.
What? No mushrooms? That is a capital offense.
Sorry, I never was a big fan, though I am still a fun guy.
Well, we will put that discussion on hold. But I warn you, I don't give up easy on stuff like that. Okay, so no mushrooms. How about sausage and onion?
Sold! Now, what kind of movie?
Did you have something in mind?
Well, That depends on your preferences. Do you like comedy, drama, sci-fi, romance? It is Valentine's Day tomorrow, after all.
Oh, our first in-person date is on Valentine's Day. Nothing like setting high expectations. So maybe a comedy with a romantic slant.
Okay, so something like About Time, Something's Gotta Give, or Pretty Woman? How about a classic like When Harry Met Sally?
Like where you're heading. But I've actually been waxing nostalgic for something 80s-ish.
What, like The Wedding Singer?
No, that was just set in the 80s. I mean something funny and made in the 80s. Like Better
Off Dead?
Dead.
Jen, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful...
Don't say it.
I swear, y'all, Mystic Pizza is an underrated film that gets no love. Anyway, you know what would be funny? Actually, this whole evening. But you know what would be funny? When we turn the tables, because turnabout is fair play, is it not? Let's bring out Anna, Amanda, Ashley, Tina, and Nate for another round of Make a Match. Oh, look, long time no see. So, it's time to play everyone's favorite game, Make a Match. Oh, I bet Tina and Nate are having deja vu. Oh, I could watch them do that all day. Anyway, so, same rules apply as before. Hello, Nate. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling very lucky.
Oh, well, as well you should, because Nate, tonight you're going to pick between 4 eligible contestants to make a match. So, why don't we introduce the contestants? Hello, contestant number 1. Ah, and where you are, contestant number 2. Oh, such fervent energy. And contestant number 3, what's going on?
Hello.
Ah, then last but not least, contestant number 4.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. How do you do?
Oh, that's so cute. Now, audience members, once again, I'm putting this out in the chat what our 4 contestants are. Nate, no peeking. Good boy. So, here it comes if you want to follow along with us. So, Nate, you've got 3 rounds of questions for our 4 contestants. It's math. It's fine. Get started.
Well, all right then. Contestant number 1. I'm kind of a romantic guy when it comes to dining, but I want to know what kind of place you would like me to take you out for our first date.
Oh, I'd like to go to a place that serves liver and lima beans and okra and has no desserts and no alcohol at all.
All right, sounds like a rather interesting evening. I do like a bit of okra myself. Contestant number 2, same question. Where would you like me to take you out for our first date?
Hey man, it wouldn't be like you were taking me, man. It'd be like we were going together. Because like nobody owns anybody, you know what I mean, man? So let's just go somewhere and eat some, things without faces, like some vegetables. I don't eat my friends.
You've got a hip worldview there, my friend. Very good. Contestant number 3. Where would you like me to take you out for our first date?
Well, aren't you the cutest little thing? Oh, I would take you to, would you like to get some ice cream? How about we get some ice cream? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, let's get some ice cream.
Ooh, I just love ice cream. The way to a man's heart is certainly through his stomach, and I can't stop screaming for ice cream. But we'll get to that later. Contestant number 4. Where would you like me to take you out for our first date?
Oh, something like a bakery. I made some tarts the other day, but this butthole knave freaking stole my tarts. I mean, don't even get me started on that. So I'd kind of like to get some new tarts, or we could get some pie, something with I don't know, maybe plums in it, or like 4 and 20 blackbirds, something like that. Yeah.
That's some creative pie making skills if I ever did hear some. Sounds delicious. All right. Contestant number 1. If you were going to take me home to meet your parents, how would you introduce me to them?
Oh, well, my parents are very wealthy and they live in a huge castle on top of a mountain. So I would introduce you to them as probably as my boyfriend, and I would have to call them Mr. and Mrs. Highness, because they're really rich and powerful and royal, because I come from royalty.
Oh my, well, that would certainly boost my status a bit. Oh, contestant number 2, same question. How would you introduce me to your parents?
Well, man, I don't really dig talking to my parents, but if you wanted to meet them, I suppose, we could hop in my van and go down there, and I'd probably introduce you, as my lover, because, that's what people do.
Well, that's very forward. Oh my goodness. Well, very good. Contestant number 3, how would you introduce me to your parents?
Well, this is my little friend, and he's coming home with me, and I want you to meet him, Mommy and Daddy. How's that? Yeah? You like that?
Seems
All right.
very authentic. Very authentic. Yes, very good. Thank you. Thank you. Contestant number 4, how would you introduce me to your parents?
So how do you feel about shoes? They're very, very large shoes. See, my mom, she was a single mother, and there was like dozens of us, okay? Like, she didn't know what to do. There were so many of us. So, it was a bit expensive. So we grew up in this giant shoe. So if you were to come over to her house, well, you'd have to kind of deal with that smell,
Well, I'm certainly no foreigner to odors. It certainly gets to the soul of the issue. All right. Well, contestant number 1. If we were to go out on an exotic safari, what 3 items would you bring to help make it a romantic time?
Oh, on a safari. Well, I have safari animals of my own at home. They're my pets. So I would bring my elephant Jumbo, and I would bring my zebra Oreo, and I would bring my lion Leo DiCaprio. Yeah, that's the ticket. My lion, my zebra, and my elephant. Yeah, I'd bring them.
Ooh, exotic. I like it. Contestant number 2, same question. If we were going on a safari, what 3 items would you bring?
I'd probably bring my macrame handbag and my favorite headband, because I wear that all the time, and some weed. Probably bring a lot of weed. And we don't have to worry about the fuzz on safari, do we?
I don't think so. It
That's
is
not
another
cool.
country, right?
Yeah. We don't worry about the fuzz over there. We could smoke the weed.
I'm sure there's plenty of fuzzy things over there to cuddle, though, or observe from a distance. Much safer. Contestant number 3, same question. Going on safari, what 3 items would you bring to make it a romantic time?
Well, I will bring my little hat so that the sun doesn't get on my face, so I don't get all sunburned. I'll bring sunscreen for you so that you don't get any sunburn. And then I bring a little camera, a Polaroid, because Polaroids are just so much cuter, don't you think?
And more instantaneous. Yes.
Mhm.
Delightful. Contestant number 4. What 3 items would you bring on a safari to make it more romantic?
Well, for the first item, it's kind of an awkward situation. It's not something I'd pick, but I've got this lamb, okay? It follows me everywhere. I don't know if he has a crush on me. You know, I used to have a whole bunch of sheep, but they just disappeared, and all I was left with was this one lamb. So he's gonna have to come along. And then I've also got this cow. It likes to do some jumping, you know, that could be useful. And then I got this little candlestick. And hey, it sounds kind of crazy. The cow likes to jump over it. I like to jump over it. You just have to be careful you don't light your britches on fire when you're jumping over it.
Well, that certainly does sound very exciting. Would make a safari much more interesting, yes.
So, Nate, I don't know how you're feeling now, but it's time to make your decision. Well, what contestant is it not going to be?
Well, contestant number 3. I'm not exactly sure how old you are, but I kind of have this issue with people talking so cutesy to me that makes me feel somewhat sick to my stomach.
What's the matter?
Are
You don't like 20-somethings?
Yes. You seem to be trapped in a more youthful version of yourself. Very, very cutesy. Do you like ice cream, though?
Well, yeah. Doesn't everybody?
Oh, so adorable. But I feel like it might be an issue in public. I'm sorry, dear.
Okay.
All right, Nate, next.
Contestant number 1, royalty. Oh my goodness. Well, if I had a better idea of what kind of royalty, I might be more inclined to go along with you and out on a date. Are you, by chance, related to the French kings, English kings?
Sure, what kings do you want me to be related to? Yeah, whatever kings. I can't believe you believe that.
Well, being involved with a compulsive liar makes me a little bit nervous because, of course, I don't know what else you might be telling the truth or pseudo truth about.
You are so cute.
Oh, I'm going to try not to take that personally. Contestant number 4. Oh, you seem so very exciting. And if I don't know any better, I'd say you must have a very large family and tend not to get out much. Does your mother live in an old shoe, I think you said? Not sure I'm into ladies that are involved so heavily in nursery rhymes with all of the other events that go in them. A lot of strange things happen, and I'd prefer to avoid that if at all possible.
You're just made of snails and puppy dog tails, just like all the other boys, huh? I knew it. I knew it.
I'm hoping not to get pushed off a wall either. So I suppose that means contestant number 2. I've always had similar feelings about the world as the hippies do. So I think maybe we could go out and have a good time. You seem to like you know how to have a good time out there. Yes.
Cool, man. Cool. Very cool.
Well, Nate, you hippie, congratulations. You lucky kids get a gift certificate to that nice pizza place with the New York thin crust pizza and a month's subscription to Netflix. So have fun, you two. But before we wrap up Make a Match, let's bring back all of our Misfits for one Make a Match kiss. Good night.
Love ya.
Bye.
Coming, stay safe.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending this evening's performance. I want to thank everyone that suggested to us all the situations you saw tonight. Please send feedback to our email address, thegranitetheater@gmail.com. That's Granite Theater, RE. Your feedback can help us bring fun shows like this to you. Now let's wrap up this show.
Well,
Well,
how about it then?
Nellie Green met Harry Lee at a masquerade the other night. He liked she and she liked he, just a case of love at single sight. He took Nellie home that eve, also took the number of her phone. Just before he took his leave, Nellie whispered in the cutest tone, "Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. He looked wise, then looked for rain. Sure enough, it rained that Saturday. Give me 3, 4, 5, 6 Main. Nellie dear, prepare, I'm on my way. When he rang the front door bell, no one there responded to his call. Soon he heard his pretty Nell singing to somebody in the hall. Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's the word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Good.